I can't believe it. They pulled it out. What a call.
What's going on? We live. Let me see if we live. I think so.
It's only right, that's how we end. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Know when you riding like we riding with each other. Ain't no I in this, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Know when you riding like we riding with each other. Ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide them. Y'all on offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no breaks. Plus 1, but 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting kicked, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones had to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Know when you riding like we riding with each other. Ain't no I in this, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Know when you riding like we riding with each other. Ain't no I in this. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems now.
It's the National Football League NBA Sports, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Rams and the Bengals, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals taking on the NFC champions, the Los Angeles Rams. So out come the Rams down for their first possession. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we are looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed player out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
And they get to him right out of the gate. And this defense hoping that that's a harbinger of things to come.
Yeah, when you give up a first-play sack, makes your quarterback wonder if he's going to go to the sidelines and talk with his offense coordinator and head coach and say, hey, you know that game plan we put together? We might need to change it right now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And they'll take possession.
Boy, I haven't played in a minute, boy.
In a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They think they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Mixon. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here. This close, sneak it.
I don't think even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
Mixon again. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
They'll get this to Akers out of the backfield.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis, no jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him at just about every snap.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional. It's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it's the right time to make that call. That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings.
Still 2nd down.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. He completes it to Burrow. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A nice gain of 21 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll give it to Mixon. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Has already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a 2nd time, but I thought that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was, as you said, keeping him away from his 2nd first-quarter touchdown there. Another try for Mixon, and this time he is in.
Yes.
Joe Mixon.
His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell.
And the Rams getting set to go now. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they're trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last run.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up 1st downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And he fires one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he'll be... Seven-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash. Brandon, some of those windows of throwing football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it'll be intercepted. Troy Hill picks it.